Okay, so this is me barefaced. I'm going to apply my regular foundation and concealer and moisturizer. I'm using first the Caudalie Venosource Fluid Moisturizing Mattifying Fluid, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of Benefits the Professional, and then I'm going to apply my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Makeup, and this is in the shade 3.0. And then for concealer, I'm going to apply Tarte's Shape Tape in Light Sand. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows and added a little bit more concealing on some zits I have. Hopefully they don't distract you too much. But I think the first product I'm going to use is this Revlon Photo Ready Instafix Contour and Highlighter Duo. So I got this little duo in the color Light Pale, 002 Light Pale, but the actual foundation stick is in the color 150 Natural Beige, which I'm hoping is gonna be at least decently darker than I am. I really don't know because I haven't opened this. And it also came with the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix highlighting stick. And this is in the color Pink Light. I'll show you the product first. So this is a highlighting stick on the bottom, and this is the foundation contouring stick. It comes in a tubey like this. You pop it off and you scroll it from the bottom. I'm going to do a swatch of the foundation stick so you can see the color. So on the swatch, this foundation looks very orangey, but it is definitely darker than my skin tone, so we're going to have to see how this looks like on my face. Hopefully I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. Now I'm going to do a swatch of the highlighter. So the highlighter has a pinky glow to it. I think it's actually a really pretty color, and it doesn't have any shimmer or glitter particles in it, so I think it'll give a really nice highlight to the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face now. So I'm gonna suck in my cheeks and start drawing on the contour here. So at first swipe, I think it might work for contouring my face. It doesn't look too orange yet, although I don't know if it's gonna oxidize on me. We'll see on that later. I am going to go ahead and apply this on the perimeter of my face as well. So the box actually gives you instructions. It says apply Photo Ready Instafix makeup to hollows of the cheeks, which I did, sides of the nose, below the jawline, and sides of the forehead, like I already did. So I'm gonna do the sides of the nose now, just to follow the instructions. So far I've liked this the most for my nose because it doesn't look super obvious. I think I can blend this out very nicely. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my jawline. So as far as I can tell, this does look a little orange, so we're gonna see how it looks like when I start blending it out. I'm gonna take my Real Technique sponge to just start blending this. It's blending pretty easy to say. Like I don't feel like I'm applying that much pressure to blend this product. So far I feel like it looks pretty good on my skin, doesn't look too obvious, and it's blending out pretty nicely. Okay, I have to say overall I'm pretty impressed with this product. I think it really helped contour my face. I think I look less one-dimensional, you could say, with just one color, which was my foundation and my concealer. I think that it blended nicely, and overall I think it helped. It's not a very stark contrast in my face because it's only like maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than my skin tone, but I definitely can tell a difference with my face. I think it looks more sculpted and just more dimensional. So now let's go ahead and apply the highlighter. So the box says for the highlighter that you should apply it to the cheekbones, center line of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and Cupid's bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my cheekbones. Looks really pretty so far. I'm gonna apply it down the bridge of my nose. Put some on the center of my face and some on my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out a little bit. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this highlighter too. I think that it gives a very subtle glow to the face without being super obvious or having shimmer or anything like that. If you blend it out really well, I mean I didn't spend that much time blending it, but just blending it a little bit with my beauty blender, it just gives a very nice sheen to the face without it being, you know, a very obvious highlight. I think it kind of looks like a glow within. So you could even put this on first and then put foundation over it to have kind of a glowy look to your foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and give a provisional go ahead for these 2 products. I think that they do work and they do the job, and I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so the next item I want to just go straight to is these Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadows. I have this in the shade 740. And I also have it in the shade 755. So on the top of these little cream eyeshadows, there's a little compartment for a brush. This is what the brush looks like. It's a little synthetic brush. I think this brush would be better for applying on the inner corner and under the line of under your lash line, but applying it all over the eye, I don't think I'm gonna use it for that purpose. I'm gonna do one eye just with this product and one eye with a little bit of eyeshadow primer because I want to test to see how this, under what conditions does this product last the most under. So I'm gonna apply Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm gonna apply it just to the right eye. Then with a synthetic angled brush, I'm gonna dip into this product. And this is what it looks like with the product on the brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to pretty much the whole lid area. Okay, upon first swipe with the brush, this doesn't really have a lot of pigmentation to it. I can see a little bit of a hint of purple and a little purple sparkles. I'm gonna try applying with my finger to see if that gives better coverage. So this is what it looks like on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and try applying that on the lid now. Okay, with a finger you get slightly better coverage. Keep in mind my eyelids are oily, so they tend to break down products that go on top of them. I'm gonna go ahead and try it with the brush that includes, and maybe this is gonna be a difference. Okay, so the brush did minimal. impact on making the pigmentation better, I'm gonna go ahead and try to apply this on the eye primer side, see if that maybe makes a difference. So I hope that you can tell that the pigmentation on this eye is so much better than the pigmentation on this eye, and that obviously has to do with the use of a primer. Without a primer, my oily lids break down the product almost immediately. Like, I could already see it fading, and on this eye you can definitely see a lot more. It's almost fully opaque finish. I'd say like medium, like on its way to full. So I definitely recommend, if you want to really try this product, that you probably put a primer on, or at least put some foundation on your lids or some powder, something to soak up any oil you might have, so that this doesn't happen to you. I'm also going to go ahead and pat a little bit of the product on with my finger on the right eye, just to see if I get a little bit more pigment. Okay, hopefully you can tell that it's pretty much opaque now. I can see just at the inner corner, I mean the lash line, the upper lash line, there's a little bit of the pigment that's not really following through there. But other than that, I think it looks pretty and metallic on the lid. I think this is definitely a nice kind of going out kind of purple. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the other eye and put some primer underneath. Okay, so now that the purple eyeshadow is on, I just want to layer a bit of the gray on the crease. So I'm taking a little bit onto a fluffier synthetic type blending brush. This is what it looks like on the brush. And I'm just going to apply that to the crease of the eyes. It seems to be very pigmented, so a little goes a long way with this color. Just gonna blend it a little bit into the purple on the outer corner. Since this is a little bit crazy, I'm gonna clean off my brush and just with a clean side go ahead and blend out the edges a little bit. So this isn't normally a look I would go for. I think this looks a little I don't even know what the word is, but like it's just a little too metallic for me, I could say. Like normally I would do like a nice soft brown for the blending purposes, but I just wanted to see how these colors looked on the eye, so I just picked two random eyeshadows. Overall, I think that they're pretty colors on their own. I don't know if they necessarily go together, but I feel like I look kind of crazy with these eyeshadows. I think if I had to give these eyeshadows a grade, I would give them a C-, because the color is nice. And I don't think I showed you on my finger what this looks like, but this is what that looks like. But I just think that you have to do more to like work with them to get them to be more opaque. You really should use a primer with these, because I just don't think by themselves they really give you any kind of color impact. I think the shimmer is nice. I like a shimmery eyeshadow, but overall, I think this is kind of a pass for me. It would probably work better as a base for eyeshadows, but not just by themselves. But they're meant to be cream eyeshadows, so overall, I don't think this is like a must-get. Go to the Walgreens or whatever to get this now. I think there's definitely better products out there in terms of like eye colors.